Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sitting in Denair Beach at my property where the house was before the fire went through. We're going to do some winter preparation in the van. It's coming. It's like November, beginning of November. I don't remember a Halloween where we didn't have like snow. So this is very rare for this time of year. So we're counting our blessings. Big problem I ran into this year is I went and fired up my furnace. If you guys don't know that I have a gasoline fed Espar. I don't know how to say the full German word, but you know what I mean. The Espar heaters. Basically, it's like a diesel heater, but it runs on gasoline because my van's gasoline, so it just runs right out of the tank. I've had like very little trouble. The only trouble I've had with this are problems that I myself caused with the heater. But this year I went and fired it up, and one thing I've noticed is that the fan motor is starting to make a funny noise. Definitely. The fuel pump is ticking. It's making it's not ticking the same noise. I'm worried, concerned that it's going to fail. I notice it's drawing more amperage when the fan kicks in than it usually does. Just drawing about 2 to 3 amps more, which makes me think that the motor itself is under some sort of a drag, a resistance, like maybe the bearings are going. So, yeah, that's a concern, right? Because now's the time to fix it. We don't have snow on the ground yet. I think it's supposed to be up to +5 today. I've been waiting all day for the sun to come out, so hopefully that's going to keep the van warm. So how are we going to fix this? Well, you know, you can go replace the blower motors. I can go on Espar's website. I can order all the replacement parts. And in the end, when I totaled them up, because there was other damage there that I did before I dropped my guitar on the actual unit one time, before I built the case around it. So I know the thermal couple's been damaged and temporarily fixed. So, you know, I might as well replace all those parts. And just the cost of rebuilding it came out to about almost half the price of a brand new unit. And I just thought to myself, well, let's get a little security here for winter. So I went and ordered a whole brand new Espar furnace. Yes, they are expensive. There's no way of getting around that. But like, I mean, I no longer have a house for backup. That's something that changed for me this year, and I've always had that as a backup. I could always go stay in my house if the furnace like totally flat out kaput. So we're not messing around this year. Went and bought a new furnace. With buying the new furnace, I get warranty, and yeah. This other Espar furnace, like I say, it ran 2 heating seasons from October till, say, whatever, May. Just turned on like a furnace 24/7, keeping this van perfectly warm. I highly recommend them. They're expensive, but I don't know anybody with a Chinese diesel heater that let it run for 2 seasons straight and just did the maintenance. So, yeah, we're going to replace the furnace unit. Then the old unit I'm going to take out. I do have a kit for it to like a service kit, change the filters and everything out, and I'll clean it up and I'll get it ready, and it can just be a backup. And I'm going to use it for I do want an off-grid house, so I mean I'll kind of just start gathering this stuff together. And when I mean house, I mean like a tiny house. So anyways, let's unbox this furnace. So one of the things I did, because I want to use the old furnace, was instead of just getting the furnace unit itself, I bought the whole installation kit. Again, more money than I needed to spend, but in the long run, I don't know. Like I say, other projects. Oh, there's paper in there. That's fine. All right, here's the installation plate. I don't know, some warranty information stuff. So this is the the Pro Start setup system. That's my thermostat that I have. You can see the box is down right here. This is what operates your furnace and makes it run like I say, just like a furnace in your house. I set the, I just set the temperature, and like I say, for what, 5-6 months straight, it just keeps this van at room temperature. We don't need to install that. We're going to save that for future. One thing I can do is, because like the Espar heaters, this system is CAN bus, is I could actually plug this in to this unit and have the temperature control next to my bed. Is one of the things I considered if, you know, want like full out luxury. So like I could just, you know, operate the furnace from bed or operate the furnace from here, but I don't need that. And just one of the things I could have done. But the thing I'm going to do with it, like I say, is I'm going to save that for future project. Oh, this must be the furnace. It's heavy. Yeah, there's the owner's manual, I guess, installation. Oh yeah. Just what I need, more cardboard. Oh, here it is. So here's the fuel pump. I'll change this out to, even though this is the new model, I think mine is the M2. Don't quote me, I'll try to put it up on the bottom of the screen. That's the old one. They've got a new version out, the M3. So that's what it is. So new fuel pump, I'll change it. The old fuel pump will become a backup spare. Oh, and there it is. Let's get this out of the way. This is the, it's, like I say, I don't know what the difference between the diesel and the gasoline version is. Maybe jetting, maybe fuel rate. I don't know. I know diesel has a lot more BTUs. So the diesel versions are like 5 kilowatt or 5,000 BTUs. And this is only 4,000 BTUs. But like in the space of my van here, that's more than enough to cook you out. And at 40 below, like I say, it's just like being in your house. Pricey, definitely. I don't even want to say. I think with the whole installation kit and everything, I think it was just under $2,000. Like that's Canadian too, right? Canadian prices. So, but I don't know. I have the money and I want the peace of mind. Like I say, the old unit ran for 2 years straight. I just see the signal of it having some issues. It doesn't smell right when it's burning. I think it's burning rich, which is probably its time because it is due for a service. But like I say, with that bearing, my thoughts that maybe the bearings are going, it's drawing more amperage than it usually does when it's running. I'm concerned. And peace of mind, right? I got 40 below winter to go through, and as of yet, I haven't purchased new house. We're totally 100% van life in it for real. All right, installation manual. Let's get this big box out of the way. The nemesis of van life, boxes. And this is probably just the installation kit. So we'll just take a look in here. My Espar unboxing video, right? Okay, here's the end plate. Whoa! All right, so this is your, right, for your airflow. This is the metal, that's your exhaust pipe, which I already have one installed, so that's fine. I don't know, this is like an aluminized cardboard. These aren't very strong. These are your intake pipe, and it didn't last very long. I don't recommend them. Find something different. I actually ended up using, for my intake pipe, an old section of exhaust because it's metal. Hopefully we don't have to spend too much time underneath. And then just the various parts it comes with. Your, you can see vent covers if you're going to use them. Oh, that's your fuel pump mount, and then all your hardware for hooking up everything, all your adapters. There's different size adapters. Oh, nice. I may actually need these zip ties. Say all your mounting screws, things I don't need for this install, because we're just going to, basically, I just want to swap out this unit. because that unit should be compatible, right? Because it's all CAN bus. New muffler, I shouldn't need it. I'm going to check the old one, make sure it's not stooded up. I don't know. Hold it up so you guys can see. I don't know if anybody's really interested. So what else we got in here? Oh, these are the different clamps that hold up your intake pipe and stuff. The wiring harness, which I don't need because I've already got a wiring harness. I should just be plug and play, and then more fuel line. But we're going to leave most of that in here. I don't need this and this. I might need the mounting plate. They look identical, but you never know, right? Muffler, we'll leave that out just because. Zip ties we might need. I don't think the fuel pump should be a different size. Should be the same. See that? Look, this fuel pump says it's for benzene, diesel, FAME, I don't know what that is, and ethanol, right? Maybe it's the same pump. Maybe there is no difference. Maybe it's just marketing. Maybe they just charge, because like a gasoline version is slightly more expensive than a diesel. I don't know. Must be jetting size or something. I don't know. If anybody knows, leave a comment. I'd like to know. So yeah, I'm changing the fuel pump. We'll leave that out. I don't know if I'll get to that today. These clamps, hopefully I don't need. I don't need the easy start system. That can go back in the box. Oh, if you have difficulties installing your heater. I don't. It's already installed. I'm just, like I say, hopefully I'm just replacing that. This box is going to go into storage. Let's put all the manuals in it too, so we don't lose stuff. That's a nice sound. I think I'll leave those out. This, I think I should have put in here first. Oh, I think, yeah. Rammy. Save that for, like I say, I'm going to use that old heater for something. For something. I don't know, probably collecting junk. It's going to sit on a shelf, but never know. The other thing I bought for my install, I don't know if you guys remember in a future video last winter, I was having problem with my intake hose icing up, and with a little research I figured out that it's probably because the exhaust for the furnace is too close to the fresh air intake, and the moisture in the exhaust is what's causing it to ice up. So I have to move them farther apart. So I mean, I do have extra now piping here, but I went and ordered, I don't know, if I remember correctly, this is supposed to be like 10 feet. But I just hope it's not kinked. Oh yeah, and it is too. Look at that. Not, I mean, easy to unsquash, but oh, comes with a couple hose clamps. So for the most part, it's okay. I just wanted a metal one. Like I say, this black, say it's almost cardboard covered with aluminum foil type. No strength to it anyway. Aluminum, say 10 feet. Hopefully I can run it. I don't know. The furnace is on, like say, this side of the van. Maybe I could run the air intake up to the front. I shouldn't put it in the engine compartment because it'll suck up moisture up there too, like heat. I don't know. But maybe at least run it to the other side of the van or something, off to the back corner on the other side, so fresh air comes in on one side and the exhaust goes out on the other. Sounds like a good plan. It looks like I should be able to join these two pipes. I don't know. All right, watch the knife. Okay, I'm going to find something to do with all this cardboard. That's the unboxing portion of the Espar furnace. And I've got to empty out my stuff. Yeah, get some tools together. Okay, I got some stuff to do. We'll do that, and then magic of YouTube, you guys won't see any of that. It'll just be on to the next step, which will be cleaning out the bench and trying to figure out how to get it out.
Well, hey, thanks for checking out to the end of the video. That was my unboxing of the M3 Espar Gasoline fed heater. Stick around. Next video, we'll be swapping out the furnace main unit, and I'll be modifying my air intake and trying to improve that. So, till next time, stay safe, have fun, guys.